Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mode Monday. Today we have Czechoslovakian Metro. We have a lot of residential. Right, I think the mod creation or modders are picking up. We have around 20 plus mods released this last 7 days, and some of them are quite nice. So let's check them out. Gragame TR, sorry if I'm butchering your name, CKD Tatra R1/R2. This is Metro from Chesla. You're gonna have to go and read it yourself. I'm gonna display what this is. It's actually a train set of two different trains. This is the Metro version. Also, we have a train version that we're gonna check out real fast. Here we go. So these are the two trains. One of them can go on the railroads, so the other one has a third rail power. That would be the without the the cables above their heads, so it's getting power from the third rail. Really beautiful models. I will say just one thing, that I think are the colors can be maybe I'm just gonna be picky and say that maybe colors are a little bit on the bright side, that they're too clean, too crisp, but that's just my 2 cents. I'm not really sure what your opinion on that is, but that's just my 2 cents. Anyway, other than that, we're gonna go and check out the price tag on this bad boy. If we go to the ruble section, I think we can find them in the Metro. In the Metro, Tatra is 39,000 rubles. You can see here R1 written. It's more or less similar price like other Metro trains. It is same speed but much lesser capacity, so quite realistic mod, not a cheaty at all. And then the other one should be in the train sets, I believe. Let's go on the last page, and as you can see here again, 38,000 rubles, which is affordable, I have to say, compared to some of the other ones. But you can see that they're way modern and way bigger. So let's see something in this ballpark. That would be 120,000 rubles here. Do you get this from the beginning? Yeah, okay. The train sets themselves per se are a little bit more affordable. Just a heads up on that. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Mr. Novo and Bayard Building. The Bayard Building, 12-story mid-rise building from 1899, housing 280 workers at 90% quality. Thank you for the quality, Mr. Novo. This is the Bayard Building. I think it's from New York set, because the Novo is building a lot of New York buildings recently, so I'm gonna assume also these water storages that they have on top of the buildings are kind of iconic for the New York, at least in my experience. Now the facade. Look at this beauty, absolutely gorgeous. Some of them are even 3D fixtures. You can see here a little bit the facade is quite nice. 3D ornaments, let's go with ornaments, and of course windows as well. You can see the beauty of it. It looks run down, a little bit run down. I quite like that. Some of the models could be a little bit more detailed, maybe, just my 2 cents, just to be critical about something. And also the same thing goes on the rooftop. The bottom floor looks absolutely gorgeous. Definitely something you're gonna see in my Let's Plays. Anyway, link in the description of the video. Or maybe we should check the price on this bad boy. So if we go to the residential buildings, you can see here Bayard Building, 30,000 rubles. That, I'm gonna say straight away that in a ballpark with the vanilla buildings. Now let's go and find something. We have 12,000 prefab flats. We have 12,000 here as well. We are next to Soviet border, so buildings are a little bit more affordable. 14,000, and here we go, 21,000. These are all vanilla buildings. And they are way cheaper than this building, so definitely not a cheapy mold coming from Mr. Noble. Fair price. Jutland and Provincial Historical Housing Pack, set of 19th and 20th century houses from Wrocław, Poland. Most of them can be found in districts of Psie Pole, Houndfield. It is actually. It's actually in the other Slavic languages. It's quite similar. In the north of the city, last two are from the Lešnica to the east of the Braslau. Breslau. Every building could be placed separately without any collisions. Also, building have about 2 meters deep foundations for placing them in a small and medium slopes. Yeah, this is really, really good. All of this stuff that I just read is absolutely key to make collision-less buildings. So you get the depth of the building as well, so it goes underground, so they don't hover. This is really, really high quality work and really good work, paying a lot of attention to details. As you can see here, facade 3D, of course, really beautiful one. This is my favorite pack, the favorite mod this mod Monday, and definitely I need something like this in my current Let's Plays, and I'm gonna be using it definitely. Really, really beautiful. What is this? I'm sorry, I can't read it. Plus it's Polish. Okay, sorry about that. I can't read it, unfortunately. Definitely my favorite mod, this mod Monday. What about the price, I hear you ask? Let's see the capacities of the building 76. That would be in the medium range. So let's go and check them out. Here we go, Psie Pole, 7000, that's definitely not a cheaty mod. Nope, they're not cheaty mods, so quite a realistic price. A fair price by Jutland, link in description of the video. So let's go back to Warsaw. Ludwika Warynskiego, 28. Sorry about that, I'm doing my best with my Polish, sorry, Dr. Lopez. Mrs. is not watching this video, so whew. This building represents the residential building Ludwika Warynskiego. This is a large and impressive building in Warsaw, built in a socialist realism style. It sits between the MDM Hotel, which is available from Raytheon SPAC, Constitution Square buildings, and my own Ludwika Warynskiego 26. Warynskiego, sorry about that. Enjoy. Right, so this is absolutely gorgeous details, high details. I already said on the sides that it looks a little bit too bright, and some of the lines, they look like a little bit lower quality, but the facade, front facade, balconies, rails, everything is absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to try to recreate your piece of Warsaw, definitely something you should go and check out. What's this in the top here? Yeah, I can't see properly. There's something there. Okay, and the top of the building, really, really high quality. Really high quality mod. Anyway, this can house 155 workers. Let's check out the price tag on this bad boy. And all the way in the back here is 7,000 rubles for 155. Okay, again, I think this is a little bit on a cheap side. I think that if you make these buildings a little bit more expensive, I don't think anybody would mind. So it would be something in the ballpark of these that are way smaller. So this is a big residential building that we have here in Warsaw. Quality of apartments definitely should be high, and it is. So I think a little bit more expensive building wouldn't be a bad thing to have. So there's a criticism. A link in the description of the video. We have Molot and Chinese residential building pack number 2. Typical Chinese residential building from 1960s includes 3 types, 30, 32 and 115. Really? 30 and 32 workers and 115 workers optimized. As usual. Okay, I'm gonna go and it looks like factory on the outside. Sorry Chinese people, if you like these buildings, it looks like a factory on the outside. Just extremely basic building. I would assume it has low quality of apartments. Doesn't say in the description of the video, I didn't check it yet, but the difference between these 30 and 32, I would assume that this one should have more, in like a line of 60 maybe, double the size of this one. Quality of apartment 60%, yes, that's to be expected, unfortunately, but yeah, if you want to use something like this, it will cost you the loyalty. Now, I would expect these buildings to be cheap, so let's go and check them out. Let me see if we have, here we go. The first buildings we can see here, that would be, yeah, that's not cheap, 115 people, 60%, that's not cheap. I would expect this to be even cheaper. And 52 here, not 60. Oh, right, it's 52. It's typo in the description of the mod. So this is 52, not 32. So 30, 52 and 115 people. Now these bigger ones, I think they're a little bit too expensive. And the smaller one all the way here, I still think it's for 30 people a little bit expensive, because you can get in the same price a bigger quality from vanilla buildings. So I would definitely suggest even cheaper price for these buildings. And also we get a monument that you can see here. 22%, 65 meters distance. This is kind of classic. Anyway, for more details, link in the description of the video. Right, we have Kalmoir and FSO Warszawa Ghia, a 1959 prototype. This is a passenger car factory in Warsaw, Poland, aimed at, to update their aging FSO Warszawa M-20s. Itself a licensing copy of the Soviet Gaz M20 Pobeda. Design which technicals and aesthetics originated from the same time of the Second World War. FSO designed to update it with... Okay, I'm not gonna go into too much details about this. We're gonna go and check the car itself. It goes 115 kilometers per hour. Engine is 38.2 kilowatts. Mass 1.3 tons, from 1959-1965. Now, if you want your Secret Service to have pink cars, now you can with the white roof. This is my favorite color. I mean about the car here in the game. I think color scheme is absolutely gorgeous. This is how the proper, really good color schemes, I have to say. Now, initially I didn't put this in intro because I forgot about these vehicles, but we can check them out now. You can find them in the ruble section and get the personal cars all the way in the back. And FSO Warszawa Ghia, 1054 rubles. Compared to vanilla ones, it's a little bit more expensive than some of them. Here is GZM21. I think this is the Gaz M20 that the description of the video was trying to update it to to something a little bit modern. So you do have this is the result of that. Anyway, fair price, really beautiful colors, really beautiful model. Link in the description of the video. HTD Ham and the Village Soviet. The Soviet was a workers' council in the late Russian Empire, primarily associated with the Russian Revolution, which gave its name to the latter state of the Soviet Union. Small building working as headquarters of Communist Party, workers 10, party officials 5, people to serve 15. Not much capacity, but nice to have in the early game realistic mode. I agree. Straight away criticism, the colors are really clean and crisp, which is, I don't know if the building should look like this, but looks brand spanking new, like wasn't a day old. It has really beautiful murals and of course the coat of arms of the Soviet Union. Now this is a small building. I will expect that it's going to be really cheap to build because it's small. We're gonna go for the universities, headquarters of the Communist Party. Vanilla ones cost 150,000 rubles. This one is 2,000 rubles. I think it's still a little bit too cheap for the price, for the size of the building. Even if you build it as a normal residential building, you would have to pay a little bit more for something like this. So I think it's a little bit too cheap. So a more expensive building would definitely be nice. And also it looks a little bit modern for the early 20th century or the 19th century. So that there's a little bit of criticism, but something that I really think we're missing in the game as well. More of these buildings. Anyway, more details, link in the description of the video. Semen Mustaev and Nigeria. I give you the Federal Republic of Nigeria. There's a description in Russian, the maps, and also English. The map simulates the real state of Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nigeria was the colony of Great Britain until 1960. That's right just before the start of the game. In reality, independence was proclaimed on October 1st, 1960, but this can be ignored. The territory of Nigeria is surprisingly rich in minerals, so all kinds of resources are presented on the map. I will not go into more details, but I will say that it has palm trees and a lot of tropical trees or tropical looking trees, which I really like. I really enjoy the kind of mood that the game gives. Of course it has a body of water. I don't even want to call it rivers because in this game they're just bodies of water. Some of them look like they're navigable as well and can be made navigable. This is the Niger River, by the way, and this is where the Delta Boys inhabited. Of course you have the... This is unpopulated map, so if we go, all the population is due to the Mod Monday stuff. Let's go and check out. This is where the Lagos would be. Abuja would be more centrally located, which is the capital of Nigeria. And of course you have 3 different peoples. I will not go into details which one there are because my limited knowledge. So yeah, this is the map of Nigeria. You have coal is quite widespread, iron as well, a little bit less than coal, but there is a lot of it. Now Nigeria has a lot of oil, and it has a lot of oil. Uranium is present as well as the bauxite, so you have everything that you want. Pretty flat terrain, and with a couple of high-rising hills, that's probably not gonna create a lot of difficulties for you, and a lot of and a bigger Niger River going through the most of the countries for your sewage and stuff. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna leave it here and say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, and if you want to support the channel, have the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.